everyone, welcome back to Classroom Engine. Today's video is going to be a game changer for those of you preparing for UGC NEET exam. I'm going to share a 10-day strategy to help you crack UGC NEET exam successfully. But before we dive in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming tips and tricks. Let's get started. First of all, I'd like to give a very brief intro about myself. My name is Mahim Khan. Presently, I'm doing PhD in Assam University and Judicial Academy, Assam. And I qualified my UGC NEET exam with very few days of preparation and with JRF, of course. And that time I was still doing my master's. So I'm going to share tips and tricks with you that how can you prepare the way I prepared. So let's begin. So first of all, we have to make a 10 days plan. In day 1 to 3, what you need to do is you need to focus on understanding the pattern and the syllabus. So divide the subjects wisely, create a timetable. So mainly why pattern and syllabus is important, because you have to be very focused and very specific in your preparation. So only the pattern, you need to analyze the PYQ, previous year questions, and you need to know the pattern. Without knowing the pattern, the types of question, the topics that are most important, because you have to always look for the important topics only. 10 days very less for preparation, that's why you need to be very specific. Then for day 4 to 6, what you need to do, you need not dive deep into your study material. What you need to do, you already have a concept. Obviously for your paper 2, you might already have your concept. You might have read in your LLB types also. What you need to do, you need to have a crisp notes and materials which will help you for revision purpose only, so that you need not read bulky books. Bulky books are gonna make you confused only. Then for day 7 to 8, what you need to do, you need to practice solving previous year question papers. It is crucial for time management and understanding the exam format. So while you will analyzing your question papers, first of all, you need to see what topic, what segments are important. For example, paper 2 law, there is public international law important, jurisprudence important, constitution law and PCDs are important. But for information technology act or for other subjects like commercial law part, this part only for IT Act definition section is important, and the rest of IT Act is the headings are important. The heading of sections, chapterization, these are important, but you need not go very deep into IT Act, because the content is not much important. So you need to know what you need to read and what you need not read. And more importantly, you need to know what you need not read, rather than knowing what you need to read. Only then your preparation will be specific. Because only specific preparation can only help you. Because reading a bulky books, those books that you have already seen the syllabus, it is very vast. If you see law, it is very vast. If you read, study 2 years also, if you go deep, still you won't be able to clear, because clearing exam requires very different strategies. For example, there are some MCQ tips and tricks which I have followed and it's been very successful. I'm going to give you one example. If there are 4 MCQs, there are like 4 options are given here, and the last option is all of the above. So one of the best MCQ trick which I followed is that first, you know that guessing is one of the things, because there is no negative marking. Another thing is, if all of the above option is given here, there is 70% chances that all of the above is only the right answer. So that's how you have to know the MCQ tips and tricks. And previous year question papers. These two are the main pillars for preparing any kind of exam, like mostly UGC NET. Then let's move on to the next slide. From day 9 to 10, what you need to revise the key concepts and focus on your weak areas, where you're weak, you will know yourself better. So and take mock test so that you can evaluate your preparation. Mock test will help you create the exam environment, and whatever you have read previously, the mock test will really help you like to revise this event. So you need to revise. And what is the trick of revision? You need not revise looking into the book. You need to remember. You need to remember whatever you have read previously. You need to remember, and when you remember, you keep a chalk in your head and probably in the wall also. So you just keep writing keywords only. You don't need notes Don't write entire sentence of the book as a note, because there should be difference between your notebook and the book. Your notebook should be only consistent of keywords only. Just like I have highlighted in this slide that keyword revise only. The rest of the sentence is not material. If you see the slide, so revise only, keep that only there. And if possible, then make that thing is also in a codified form. Like if there is that also, I'll be, if you want to learn about MCQ interpretation tricks and tips and how to revise and how to make notes only consisting of keywords, then you can comment below. I'll come up with another video for that purpose also, if you're interested, then of course. And then another thing is, very important thing to note here is that, first of all, keep your resources very limited. Because if there's a lot of books, there's a lot of resources, then first of all, you're going to panic. Second, you're going to get confused. And thirdly, time management. You won't have much time. And fourthly, it's not fruitful enough. I mean, these resources, a lot of resources are not going to help you. And second point, solve as much as previous year questions you can. Because previous year question is 90% going to help you. 10% is materials. 5% is materials. 90% is previous year question and 5% is your book. So it's like that only. Then the third point is be exam specific. Don't dig in. Now exam is like it's like a sport. I'll see it right, because exam is very different, because you need to perform, you need to execute what you have already learned. There are many people that may learn, that may know more than you, but you might crack the exam. Do you know why? Because exam requires different skill. It requires more execution skill than the knowledge. There might be someone who knows better than you, but he or she might not be able to crack the exam. And that is why many people who work hard even can't clear exam. Because hard work is of course important, but along with hard work, you need to work smartly and you need to know that you have very limited time. First of all, exam is like a game. Let's imagine it's like a game, it's like a sport. You have very limited time versus your physical energy versus your mental energy and the syllabus and also your willpower. Do you know these things are actually, it's like a game. You have very limited energy, but you have to do best, and your physical energy is limited, your mental energy is limited. You need to maintain the task and maintain the time. So exam is about all these things, how it can maintain. It's more about mental toughness. Syllabus everybody knows, content everybody knows. It's not about knowing the content and the concept. It's about having an attitude and a level of mental toughness and patience. This is what actually the main thing of exam. Okay? And then another point is maintain consistency. See, consistency is something, if you like, it is said that if you do anything with consistency, you can do it. So, and work smartly, because smart work is important. It's not hard work that is important. In today's time, it's only smart work. Smart work, you work smart, you work hard. Both are important. And have a good diet and sleep. First of all, these things mostly people skip, right? You need not work hard, laboriously. You have to be, whatever time you study, like 4 hours, 5 hours, you study productively. How far you are productive is only material. How much time you're studying is not that much of impact. Now, good diet is very important, because you need to have exercise also. Diet, sleep and exercise. These things please do not ignore. And remember, rest is as important as work. Now, if you think that you are resting, you don't feel guilty about resting. Rest is a productive thing you're doing. Just like you're working, you're doing something productive, and resting, you're doing that is also a productive. So if you don't rest, see, when we rest, our brain makes connections. Our neurons make connections of the information which we have were acquiring. So that's why sleep and rest is very important. It's like also studying, also working hard. So it's similar thing. And remember, there are two important pillars. I am again saying, one is PYQ, previous year question. That is very important. I'm saying 90% is important. And the second one is identify important topics from previous year questions and pattern and type of question. Now, first of all, what you need to do? Identify important topics. For example, in case of law, if I say public, first of all, before the topic, I'm saying subject. Okay? Number one, subject. So for public international law, important, Law, in case of law, jurisprudence important, constitutional law important, okay, most important. Then make another table for medium, which are of medium importance, like IPC, tort, and other subjects. And the lastly, make which are least important, like information technology act is very important, but answers, the MCQs can be predicted. Similarly, business law, commercial law, these are also, you can predict it. Sales of goods, partnership, like these are least important. Least important means these are very minor decision, and you need to know on, you need not go very deep. So you make a list like that. And second thing is you need to know the pattern of questions. So you can analyze the pattern by itself. Now I'm saying another type of questions. There are types of MCQs. I'm giving you one example. The first one is section-based question. Second one is date, factual-based question. Third one is conceptual question. Fourth one is there are many type of questions. If you want to know type of MCQs, how to analyze it, there also, if you want to know, I can make video about this also. Since it is not possible to cover everything in one video, so you have to comment below if you really want, then I can make a video about this also. Then, yeah, and another important thing, that of course, I said PYQ is important, and that wraps up our 10 days UGC preparation. Remember, consistency is the key. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share your thoughts, opinions, questions, and suggestions in the comments. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you want more videos on MCQ interpretation tricks and tips, then you can comment below. And happy studying. Thank you. Thanks for watching.